Hello and salam alaikum alaikum salak and samila hakutari. I pray you guys are having a great night tonight. Uh, I want to share with you a little bit on a book uh, written by Bunseki Fukiao, and the concept is Kindezi, the Kongo art of babysitting. Not going to read much. It's a couple of people had emailed me asking me why do I read Fukiao Bunseki, because they say it's not a Afro-Cuban way and system and concept. I say to those that we shouldn't be limited on looking for a more understanding of the Kikongo Bantu people way of life and system. I think it's very important for us to look out and study further the concept of the African nations, if not just at least on the Bantu, since we do follow a root of their system and way of life. It's actually Afro-Cuban, but the root comes from the Kikongo, the Bantu people. This concept is the concept of babysitting, and the way the Kikongo sees and establishes this concept in their community. And this is how we are going to start. One may wonder, what is Kindezi? It is a concept, a field of interest. What is it for the people of Africa and the Congo in particular? Kindezi, the art of babysitting, is an old art among Africans in general and the Bantu in particular. It is basically the art of touching, caring for, and protecting the child's life and the environment in which the child's multidimensional development takes place. The word Kindezi, a Kikongo language term, stems itself from the root verb lela, which means to enjoy, taking and giving special care. To babysit, lela, i.e. to give special care, is first of all a way of transferring social patterns to the community's youngest members. And secondly, it is the child's orientation for life, which comprises very well determined directions according to the community norms and values. As such, Kindezi may vary from one society to another with respect to individual system and their values. Kindezi, the art of babysitting, also provides one with the opportunity to witness a personal living experience throughout the process of development of the most delicate stage of life, that of the child. Because of these philosophy views about Kindezi among the African people, and the Congo in particular, babysitting is considered to be a therapeutic method highly recommended in helping old people while using them as babysitters deal with the diverse social, philosophical, and or gerontologically related problems. For young babysitters, the Kindezi is seen as a social pre-adoption preparation toward fatherhood, motherhood responsibilities. It is also programmed for this last group as a learning experience for life and a way of acquiring the forbearance that makes for good mothers and good fathers. Very often, young couples without children are required in the Congo society to babysit for community members, extended family, as a preparation for the coming of their own children. Babysitting is an experience required of all community members in the African world, no matter what their social state may be. Understanding the dingo, the process of child development, is one of the basic and most important principles in the understanding of the value and respect of life. Whoever never babysat, says a Congo proverb, will never understand the beauty of life, nor that of a parenting with love. Historically speaking, Kindezi has existed in Africa since time immemorial, but its real development began during the pre-colonial period when mothers, without any exceptions, were obliged to take arms like their fellow men, not only to fight against the invasion of their territories, but also to lead the wars. The development of a Kindezi for these purposes continued on and became common during the colonization with the introduction of new crops in Africa that required enormous effort and time for cultivation. This was a time during which both father and mother were transformed to beasts of burden by the world exploitation powers under the cover of the civilized mission. Both men and women worked for the corvée, forced and free labor in the creation of roads, conveyance, production of products, of exportation, and so on. Mothers and fathers was unable to take care of their children as they had been accustomed to. The burden consequently fell upon old people's shoulders and or upon the youngest ones who were below the recruiting age for the corvée. It is the creation of this hardest but most beautiful art, Kindezi, or the art of caring for the child's life, and the social environment into which this care and this development stem under such difficulty, indeed cruel circumstances, that we devote this study. This philosophical concept of Kindezi described here are based upon the Kongo culture. This study is a product of a joint effort presented not only to our fellow Bakongo people, but to all men and women in the field of Kindezi in communities throughout the entire world. This book is called Kindezi, The Kongo Art of Babysitting, author Bunseki Fukiao. You guys can pick it up, read it. Very great book. I like it very much. I actually was put on to this brother. I'm going to call him a brother because he is, and he always will be, even though he's not here with us in this stage of life right now. But you guys have a great night. I hope you understood my reading, and talk to you soon. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam.